Okay, y'all, listen up. Just imagine, okay? Just imagine you only have one more day to live, okay? You only have one more day to live, okay? And you mad at your mama. You not talking to her no more. You mad at your daddy, your cousin, brother, whoever, okay? And you sit back and you thinking, this is my last day to live. And it's just eating you up. You don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? You laying in the bed and you tossing and you turning. What should I do? You call your mama. She don't answer your phone. Your daddy, your brother, your sister, your uncle. They didn't answer your phone. You go by their house. They not at home. Okay? Time is ticking. Time is ticking. This your last day to live. Okay? You don't talk to them because you can't find them. And you saying in your heart, you're feeling it. I can't die. Not right now. And I didn't tell my mama, I'm sorry. I love you. Let's start it over. I would never do this again. Your daddy, your sister, your brother, whoever. You was mean to. You was mean to them. And you can't find them to tell them I'm sorry. Today my last day to live. And I wanna say I'm sorry. But you can't find that person. Okay? Now, time is ticking. Like I said, okay, it's getting close to the next day. But this your last day. What would you do? What would you do? You cries. You gonna pray. I wanna tell my mama I'm sorry. I wanna tell my brother, my sister, whoever you was mad at. Okay, you was mad at them. But you saying in your head, I can't die if I don't say I'm sorry. I can't do this. You understand what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, why you is living and you got all the days of your life. Thank you for the hearts. And you got all the days you know to call and say I'm sorry, but you don't, and you keep living like this. Hello, hey, you keep thank you for the hearts, and you keep living like hey, how you doing? And you keep living. You know what I'm saying? You be like, I'm not worrying about them. I'm. She made me mad. I don't want to talk to her no more. Hey, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to her no more. But you got to think. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, but you got to think. You don't know if your mama, sister, brother, whoever dies before you say I'm sorry, they're gonna eat you up. And you know you only have one more day to live, and time is ticking and it's getting close to God about to take you home. Home 23. And how you doing? Thank you for the hearts. Y'all, you got to get it together. Y'all mad at people, okay? Thank you for the heart, sweetie. I love you too. Y'all mad at people, certain people. You know what I'm saying? You having this grudge with this person. You welcome. You having a grudge with these people. Thank you for the hearts. And you don't know the person who you have a grudge with is gonna die before you say, I'm sorry. What would you do? They're gonna eat you up. It's gonna eat you up already in your mind. You know, okay, I'm about to die. And I can't tell my mama, my sister, my brother, whoever, I'm sorry. So that means thank you for the love. And that's gonna eat you up. Like I said, you call, no answer. You go to the house, no answer. You honestly wanna close your eyes before you say, I'm sorry. Come on, y'all, be realistic. That grudge you have, let it go. You're not promised to see tomorrow. You're not promised to see tomorrow. Stop the grudging. Stop being mad at people, especially if it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, stop it. Because if that person died before you could say, I'm sorry, can you forgive me? How would you feel? How would you feel? They're going to eat you up. Look how I treated my mama. Look what I did to my mama. And you know your mama was there for you. Hell and back, she'll do something for you. And this how you treat her? And now your mama closed her eyes. You can't wake her up and say, Mama, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Let's start over. I'm your child. And I really want to end all these grudges. You know what I'm saying? Your mama gonna live her life. She lived her life. And when she closed her eyes, she gonna close her eyes in peace. But, like I said, this your last day. This is your last day. And you can't tell your mama, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Your daddy, your sister, your brother, whoever you have a grudge with, and you know you love them. What would you do? How can you take that? Can you honestly go to that funeral and look at your mama in that casket, your sister, your brother, whoever, and you stand before them and you looking down on them in a casket? Can you picture your mama eyes closed and she gone? What you would do? Your brother, your sister, whoever you loved and you had a grudge with, why that person is living. Call that person. Go see that person. I'm sorry. I was wrong. And you know you was wrong. But you're trying to be big. Oh, I ain't worrying about that. And everybody looking at you like, damn, she ain't doing this. And she means she gonna do this. Or he means he gonna do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's not gonna settle down right. Stop looking at other people, what they do. Because you know, if she closed her eyes, he closed his eyes, whoever closed their eyes, it's gonna eat you up. And you couldn't say, I'm sorry. Mm, mm, mm. Really? Really, y'all? Y'all really want to live like that? Okay, like I say, your last day. Okay. You just land in the bed, you sleep. It's 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Your phone rings. Ding. And you like, hello. Well, hey, baby, how you doing? Oh, girl. Huh? Guess what? Be like, what? I'm sleeping. What's going on? Your mama just passed. Your daddy just passed. Your brother, sister, cousin, whoever just passed. You gonna get up. For real? Oh my gosh, I know you're lying. You gonna cry. Lord Jesus, please don't let this be true. You have time. You have time to say I'm sorry. You have time to say forgive me. And you know you was in the wrong. Is it worth it? Being mad at them? Is it worth it being mad at them? You walk through that funeral home. As you walking towards the casket, you see your mom in that casket, your daddy, sister, brother, whoever is in that casket. How would you feel? Can you honestly stand there in front of that casket and look down at their body? I'm sorry, they don't hear you. You buy flowers to sit by the casket or whatever. They can't smell it. They can't see it. You know what I'm saying? Just something to think about. Just something to think about. There's something to think about. In the wee hours, to me, that's when God take you home. To me, that's when I think God take you home. Because all the wee hours, you know, um, my daddy in the wee hours, my papa in the wee hours, my grandma in the wee hours get down. You know, everybody who I was close with and they did pass away, I heard in the wee hours. That's why I'm like, when that phone ring, here, look it up. When that phone ring and I'm sleeping and I hear it, I'm scared. I'm like, I'm looking at it ring. You know what I'm saying? And be like, should I answer this phone? It's 2 in the morning. Who died? Who died? Don't do that. Who died? And you'd be like, Lord, I pray this not my mom. I pray this not my daddy, my sister, my brother, my cousin, whoever you close to. You looking at this phone ring. You scared to answer. Okay? But you do answer it. Hello? Whoever that is, be like, Huh? I'm sorry to tell you. I don't know how to tell you. Don't tell me. Lord, just don't tell me. It's so and so. It is. She passed. He passed. Whoever passed. What would you do? Crying is not going to help it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, he go to funeral. Everybody looking at you is like, they know. Oh, we was mad. It's like everybody looking at you and you feeling everybody know I was mad at her or him or whoever. And then just looking and y'all crying. What you crying for? Look how you treated them. And you crying? Why did you show up to the funeral? You ain't like her. You ain't want to talk to her, him, her, or whoever. So why are you at the funeral? Somebody out the blue is going to say, oh, you came to the funeral? But you couldn't even call her, them, him. But you come to the funeral and now you crying? What you crying for? It's too late. It's too late to cry. It's over. It's over. So what I'm trying to tell y'all, why you is alive and your loved ones is alive that you mad at, you better call, go see, and say, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Before it's too late. Things happen every day. You could just walk outside and just collapse. You could be driving and just collapse. You could be in your sleep. You're gone. You never know when God is going to call you home. You never know when God is going to take your loved ones home. Listen up now. Take heed to what I'm saying. If you met at somebody you love, you better say I'm sorry to them. While they here, give them flowers. You know what I'm saying? Ask for forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Why they here? Because once they close their eyes, would you please lower them? Once they close their eyes, it's over. They book is finished. They did what God wanted them to do. Once you do what God wants you to do, your book closed. God calls you home. You know what I'm saying? So, you better listen and take heed. Pick up that phone. Try to try to have a heavy heart. I ain't talking to them. I don't care. I don't care. When that person closes their eyes, you're gonna care. But it's gonna be too late. This your last day. This your last day on earth. You better do what you need to do. Because tomorrow is not promised to you. You don't know you gonna wake up tomorrow. Well, you know what? I'll call it tomorrow. I'll call him tomorrow. Well, I'll go see him tomorrow. You don't know if they gonna be living. You don't know if you gonna be living. But you're gonna go to the funeral crying. What they gonna do? What crying is gonna do? You're falling out. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. They can't hear you. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Give me one more chance. They can't hear you, baby. It's gone. It's over. The eyes is closed. They spirit going out the body. They were going. Wherever they gonna be, they gone. But you go to the funeral and you looking down and you crying. Okay? Funeral was over. You go back home, wherever you at. You go back wherever you at. Okay? Now it's time to go to sleep. And you already know this your last day. But it's eating you up. Now I got to lay down. God about to take me home. I got a heavy heart because I couldn't even tell my mama I'm sorry. I couldn't tell my daddy I'm sorry. My brother, my sister, whoever you love, I'm sorry. Every time God open your eyes, that's a chance to get yourself right. Okay, you feel perfect fine. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Or ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't got no health problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, smoke. I don't do all that stuff. I'm just healthy. But you know what? When it's time, when it's time for God to call you home, you're going. You don't always go because you sick. You go whenever God say you did what I wanted you to do on this earth. Now you can rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You better think about that. Y'all better think about that. Because I hear this a lot. I didn't have a chance. I wish God take me to. I can't live on this earth without my loved one. God not taking you. You gonna feel what you did. You gonna feel the pain how you treat that person. And the only thing you have to do, 2 words. I'm sorry. That's it. I'm sorry. You don't know what the other person is gonna say. I forgive you. Or are you really sorry? You telling me you're sorry because what you want out of me. I don't want nothing from you. I love you. I just want to say I'm sorry. Day after day, it's hurting me. I've been thinking about you, but I just didn't know how to call you and say I'm sorry. So I'm just up and I'm just saying I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You never know what that person is going to say to you. Don't be that person and let that other person die. And you can't say, I'm sorry. You understand what I'm saying? You better take heed to what I'm saying. Okay? So, like I always say, you better do right while you can. You better do right while you can. Because if you don't, what you think is going to happen? You going to live, okay? But you're going to have regrets. All the days of your life. Okay? I'm just saying. If you had one more day to live, what would you do? What would you do? I remember you. That's good. I remember you. I sure do. Thank you for the heart, sweetheart. I'm just talking about. Yay. That's right. Yay. I'm just talking about if you have one more day to live and you know God about to take you home. And the person who you love, your mama, your brother, your sister, whoever, you can't say I'm sorry because they passed before you said I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? How would you feel? What would you do?
Can I go get something?
It's gonna bother you. It's gonna bother you because you didn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? You did not make it right. You kept that grudge going each and every day, months, years, or whatever. But when that person closed their eyes, they're gone. You can't say I'm sorry. You can't give them flowers. You can't give them a hug and a kiss and say, please forgive me. Why? They gone. So why they is living, give them a call, go see them, give them flowers so they can smell it while they is living. You know what I'm saying? That's right. They gone. That ain't funny. Stop that. I'm talking some real stuff right now. See, you ain't right. No, I'm really serious right now. You know what I'm saying? This video, I'm really serious. And I really hope, okay, I really hope I touch people's hearts for they can mend with their loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Because if you love, that's true. God bless you. If you is mad at your mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin, whoever, friend, or whatever, you mad with them, and you.
I'm trying to make something.
I need that, baby.
This?
Yes.
Can I make something right now?
No, baby. I need that. And you can't say I'm sorry. How would you feel? You goes to the funeral home, and now you really see that person is laying in a casket, cold, stiff. Thank you for the heart. And you look at this person, your mama, daddy, sister, somebody close to you passed, and you mad at them, you got a grudge, you don't want to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to you. My children ain't gonna talk to you, my sister or whoever. They just mad at that person, okay? And that person closed their eyes. They gone. You can't say I'm sorry. What you gonna do? Keep looking at your phone, looking at the picture? They gone. While they was here. You should have looked at them in the eyes, give them a hug, give them a kiss. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I was wrong. Please forgive me. You understand what I'm saying, my friend? Thank you for the heart. Let me see what you said. You so sweet. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. You can't say I'm sorry because they gone. Hey. Yeah, you can't say you're sorry because they gone, boo-boo. You know what I'm saying? So make ends meet. Call your mama, call your daddy, call your sister, friend, whoever you love and you have a grudge with them, call them, go see them, bring them flowers, take them out, sit down and spend time with them. Because the time that you was mad at them, yeah, the time you was mad at them, weeks, years, months, however long, you missing out on them. You mad at them. Thank you for the heart, sweetheart. Mwah. I love you too. But you missing out. You missing out. They still doing what they want to do. But when God say, you finish, you did what I want you to do, my child, now you could go home. And they close their eyes. You get that morning wee hour call. I don't know how to tell you, but you already know. When they tell you this, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to tell you this. You already know somebody died who close to you. Listen to what I say. When somebody call you in the wee hours and say, hello, and you say, huh? I'm sorry. I really don't know how to tell you this. But your mama just died. Your daddy, sister, brother, friend, whoever you close to is dead now. What you gonna do? Cry? What they gonna do? Oh, thank you. Well, thank you for the flowers. Thank you. That's right. Now I see my flowers. Thank you. That's right. If I don't get no more flowers, I got those. Thank you. But it's something I think about, y'all. Okay? That's why, because I was talking to, I ain't going to say no name. And that's what happened. That's what happened. And I said, you know what? Let me do a video. Somebody needs to hear this. Thank you for the hearts, baby. Somebody needs to hear this. Whoever have a grudge with a loved one, call them and tell them you sorry. Pop up by the house with roses. Let them, especially your mama, your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Let them smell those roses. Oh, they smell so good. You give them a hug, you can give them a kiss, you know what I'm saying? You can smell his scent because they hear exactly. And they hear. You can look them in their eye. You can talk to them. But once they close their eyes, I don't care how many roses you buy. I don't care how many times you say I'm sorry. They can't smell it and they can't see you and they can't hear you. They gone. They gone. That's right. Mm-hmm. They gone. So what you gonna do? Cry yourself to sleep? Okay, you're gonna cry yourself to sleep. You're gonna fall asleep. But guess what? You got to wake up. And guess what? They still gone. And what you gonna do? Cry yourself asleep again? And wake up. They still gone, baby. Every day you cry yourself to sleep, it's not gonna make it better. Because when you had a chance, you did not use it. You abused it. That's right. They gone. And you right about that. Hey, hey, how you doing? Whoever is just tuning in on my stream, please subscribe and like. Hey, and every time I do a video, short, stream, whatever, you're gonna be the first to know. So let's hit that subscribe button and let's hit that like button. Yo, this one here is thank you. Every time I do a video, you is going to know. But the person who I was talking to, they lost their mama. And you know what?
Sorry.
Them and their mama had a big argument. Hey, and guess what? They couldn't say I'm sorry. Now, you know what they doing? I'm not gonna say a man or woman. I'm gonna say they. Okay? But you know what they doing? They getting drunk every day. They're getting drunk. You know why I'm getting drunk every day? Because they don't wanna feel that pain. They don't wanna feel that pain. Because I said, well, I'm saying, tell your mama, your sister, your brother, your daddy, whoever. I'm sorry if you is having a grudge or you had a fuss, you know what I'm saying? Because the person who I'm talking about, okay, the person who I'm talking about, they had a fuss with their mama, a real big fuss. 2 days later, she gone. I mean, call me crying. I'm like, okay, I'm like in my head, what am I supposed to tell you? I've been telling you, call your mama, forget about that. No, I ain't worrying about her. She gone now. Now you're worrying about her.
Now I like to get some dolphin.
Oh, okay. My son play that. My son play that. But that's okay.
Where's that screwdriver?
But yeah, they getting drunk every day. I mean, when I say drunk, out of here. I mean, can't even walk, can't really talk, can't sit up. You know, you drunk and you crying. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But when you brought it to my attention, tell her you sorry. You know, just go by and say, man, I ain't messing with her no more. I ain't messing with her no more. I say, okay, now, anything could happen. I don't care. Now you do. It's too late. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm telling my little friends. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling y'all. I know y'all look at me every day. You know what I'm saying? Every day y'all tune in. My regulars who I'm talking about. And I wish y'all be my regulars too. Look at my streams, look at my shorts. But this one here, it really touched me. It really touched me. And you want me to tell you why? Because me and my mama really wasn't on the little kick. We wasn't really talking to each other. But you know what? I called her. Mom, what you doing? I'm sorry. Okay, baby, don't worry about it. And we just was talking. The month did the month wasn't even out. I got that call. My mama called. And you know what I said? I'm so glad I called my mama. Nah, it's not on my heart that we was fussing because I meant that with my mama. You know what I'm saying? I meant that with my mama. Okay? My mama know I said I'm sorry. And I know she told me she forgive me. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if I have a grudge with my mama or my mama had a grudge with me. That's your mama. She had you. You didn't have her. She had you. So that means you call and tell your mama you sorry. That's your dad. You tell your daddy you sorry. Your sister, your brother, your cousin, or whatever. Okay, somebody got to be the big one and say I'm sorry. Because if they close their eyes and you ain't say you sorry, baby, you gonna hurt. You're gonna hurt. I don't care what you say, how you say it. You is going to hurt. That's gonna bother you each and every day. But the thing is, you can cry every day. They can't hear you. She can't hear you. You're gonna try to think about the good days. But it's gonna hurt because you already know. You was mad at your mama. You was mad at your daddy. Your daddy and your mama, that gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt like hell. Because that's your daddy and that's your mama. They made you. You didn't make them. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I want to tell y'all. I want to put that on y'all heart. So, if whoever mad at their mama and their daddy, you know, sister, brother, and cousin, y'all need to call them too. But your mama and your daddy, you better get together and call them and ask for forgiveness if y'all mad. If y'all not mad, good. Just still call them and say, Mama, I love you. Dad, I love you. But if your mama still living, talk to her. Give her roses so she could smell. Once you give her them roses, she gonna have a big old smile. She gonna be like, thank you, baby. Or however you and your mama talk. Or your daddy. You know. Well, I don't know. I never gave my daddy roses. But me and my daddy close. I'm my daddy's girl. And when my daddy closed his eyes, oh, that hurted me so hard. Oh, it still hurt. You know, my daddy been dead a couple of years now, and it still hurts. So, I'm just telling y'all. Between your mom and your daddy, you better call them and ask for forgiveness. Because you could try to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised, okay? So, like I always say, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in on my stream. Thank y'all for the hearts and the love y'all showed me today. Thank y'all for subscribing to my channel. And for the new comers, thank y'all for coming on my channel. And thank y'all for subscribing. Every time I make a video, y'all gonna be the first to know. Okay. Like I always say, what I'm about to say. I say this every video. good morning, good evening, good night. Wherever y'all looking at on the globe, have a good day. I love y'all and thank y'all. It's your girl, Lovely D. I'm back at you. Bye. Not bye. I'm sorry, not bye. See you later.